third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
That's taken at about the 14. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. London brought in motion. Now the second-year man out of Texas, Bijan Robinson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. And this ball batted away and incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it's going to be third down. From the gun, it's Penix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. One more time with Johnson. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Throwing here on third and goal. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Steelers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. Here's Penix. That one is caught by Mooney. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0.
Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. But this is taken in by a teammate.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. They'll put Everett in motion here. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Second down and 8. Another run here for Robinson. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Now the lefty panics on first down. That's caught right side. It's London. And he will score. Drake London. Touchdown Falcons.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. It's scooped up by the Falcons.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the...
And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They'll look to throw again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Another run here with Johnson. He'll get a yard or two to the 8. 2nd and goal. On play action, he'll set up to throw. A pass taken in by Johnson.
Pre-snap, the quarterback really liked this man matchup on his running back. He's thinking the speed of the back in the flat can run away from that defender. So give him a lot of credit. The speed and awareness to keep up with him and bring him down for no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's the lefty Penix. To the left side in the hands of London. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. To the left side, OBJ is there. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion. I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. He's got his man. It's Mooney. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will score. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Falcons. On is Koo for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons have broken the deadline as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return man thinks twice about it, but he doesn't bring it out, and this is a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. It's second down.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. RPO, quick throw, grabbed by Wilson. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the air one more time. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Steelers. And what an opener it has been for this rookie. That's now his 2nd touchdown here in week 1. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They run over center with Robinson. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in the 2nd quarter. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In motion comes Beckham. Penix on 3rd down. Open man is Mooney. He's got it. Falcons go ahead and take their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Now the Falcons will use their third final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This officially a 58-yard attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a tie ball game.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
That's over the middle and taken in by Freiermuth. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Now he'll air one out. A dive, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch. So we've reached halftime here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. As we get you to Orlando. Say hello to my old pal, Jonathan Coachman, with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. Mooney in motion. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On 3rd down, Penix. That's complete. He's got it to London. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. From the gun, here is Penix. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. To throw is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Pitts is the man in motion. On first down, it's Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds. Having to play from behind.
Got a ton of time break, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Tight end motioning left. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
That's going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste.
He is in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Falcons. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He'll drop to throw. Metcalf with the grab. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw yet again. That's brought in right side by Pickens. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll run. Johnson. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. It's a debut for the ages, paying immediate dividends. 3 touchdowns in the season opener. And make it 3 touchdowns. Now, remember, he caught the one earlier. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And, Mike, this is what every offense is searching for out of the running back position. Can you impact the game equally on the ground as you can through the air? And that's exactly what this guy has done so far today.
Now the lefty panics on 1st down. This one into the hands of Beckham. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
That's caught right side. It's London. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson. And that is going to be good enough. He's got that 1st down. So a conversion, and they move it to the 46-yard line. Throwing is Penix. Here's a screen taken in by Algier. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. On the give, it's Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. We'll go play action now with Penix. That one taken in by London. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down. And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
The throw on the run is complete. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. They'll put a receiver in motion right. And a nice defensive play. Their good awareness coming through to make the play in the backfield for a loss of yardage. Third and long. And here's Bijan. Ooh. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll motion over Metcalf. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's made by Pickens. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head?
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Penix now off the bootleg. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll drop to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The NFL sack leader for 2023, T.J. Watt, gets in there to bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Penix. There's that man again. Another catch. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 15. Sending a receiver right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. So on 4th down, the Falcons bring on Bradley Pinion to punt, as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. This is 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
13 yards on the catch there. That's a Steeler 1st down.
And these are the moments in the game, Mike, where you need your best players to come through and make their presence felt. And that's exactly what he does there. Picks up a nice reception, good chunk of yards, and they keep their hopes alive.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired.